Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Amid recent cases of attacks and disruptions of Christian prayer halls, prayer meetings, another news has led to controversy in the country. It all started with a tweet from West Bengal Chief Minister and TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee. She tweeted alleging that Missionaries of Charity, the charity organization set up by Mother Teresa in 1950, was left stranded after all of their bank accounts were frozen. Her tweet kicked up a controversy as it alleged that the action was taken on the day of Christmas. However, both the group and the government have denied the allegations of freezing of the accounts. So what exactly is this controversy about? Let us discuss this in detail. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now let's move on to today's topic. Let me first tell you what exactly is Missionaries of Charity. The Missionaries of Charity is a Catholic religious congregation established in 1950 by Mother Teresa. It began as a small community with 12 members in Kolkata, and in 2020 it had 5,167 members serving in 139 countries, 760 homes, with 244 of these homes in India. The sisters run orphanages, homes for those dying of AIDS, charity centers worldwide, and care for refugees, the blind, disabled, aged, alcoholics, the poor, homeless, victims of floods, epidemics, and famine. Their work has spread across Asia, Africa, Latin America, North America, Europe, as well as Australia. They have 19 homes in Kolkata alone, which includes homes for women, orphan children, and homes for the dying, which also includes a school for street children and a leper colony. The organization initially consisted mostly of women known as sisters. However, in 1963, another branch was added for men known as Missionary Brothers of Charity. The organization now operates across the world. So what exactly happened here? On Monday, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee wrote on Twitter, and I quote, "Shocked to hear that on Christmas, Union Ministry froze all the bank accounts of Mother Teresa's Missionaries of Charity in India. Their 22,000 patients and employees have been left without food and medicine. While the law is paramount, humanitarian efforts must not be compromised." The tweet led to an uproar on social media with several opposition leaders slamming the government. Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and several Kolkata-based minorities and interfaith groups also called the move an attack on India's poorest of poor. And they also said that they were appalled by the timing and lack of empathy of the government. So what did the government exactly say after the controversy? Now, following the controversy, the Home Ministry released a statement clarifying that the government has not put a freeze on the bank accounts of the charity. However, it said that the charity itself wrote to the bank requesting for suspension of their bank accounts. It said, and I state, State Bank of India has informed that Missionaries of Charity itself sent a request to SBI to freeze its account. The ministry also said that the application under Foreign Contribution Regulation Act for the renewal of FCRA registration of Missionaries of Charity was refused on December 25, 2021 for not meeting the eligibility conditions under FCRA 2010 and FCRR 2011. No request or revision application was received from Missionaries of Charity for review of this refusal of renewal. So in fact, the government had refused to renew the FCRA registration of Missionaries of Charity. Now, Missionaries of Charity's registration was valid up to October 31st, 2021 and the validity was subsequently extended to December 31st, 2021 along with other FCRA associations whose renewal application were pending. Now, the MHA said it did not freeze any accounts of Missionaries of Charity, but it did add that in fact it was the charity organization that has written to SBI to freeze its account. According to the statement, the charity had not met the eligibility conditions under the FCRA 2010 and FCRR 2011. Now, this is what the government said. What did the charity organization say about this? After the controversy, Missionaries of Charity Superior General Sister M. Prema issued a statement on Monday confirming that its FCRA renewal application had been in fact refused by the government. But the statement also confirmed that there was no freeze order by the ministry on any of their bank accounts. The statement further said, and I quote, "We have asked our centers not to operate any of the foreign contribution accounts till the matter is resolved as a measure to ensure there is no lapse." Essentially, it confirms the center's version of the story. So basically, the accounts of the charity organizations are not frozen as per the government and the charity itself, but their FCRA renewal application was rejected. So after all of this, the question is, what exactly is FCRA? Let us understand in brief. The Foreign Contribution Regulation Act regulates foreign donations, and it also ensures that such contributions do not adversely affect internal security of India. It was first enacted in 1976 and it was later amended in 2010, adopting new measures to regulate the foreign donations. The FCRA is applicable to all the associations, groups and NGOs which intend to receive foreign donations. It is mandatory for all such NGOs to register themselves under the FCRA. The registration is initially valid for 5 years and then it can be renewed subsequently if they comply with all the norms. Registered associations can receive foreign contributions for social, educational, religious, economic and cultural purposes. Filing of annual return on the lines of income tax is also compulsory, and in 2015, the MHA notified new rules which required the NGOs to give an undertaking that the acceptance of foreign funds is not likely to prejudicially affect the sovereignty and integrity of India or impact friendly relations with any foreign country and does not disrupt communal harmony in the country. It also said that all such NGOs would have to operate accounts in either nationalized or private banks which have core banking facilities to allow the security agencies access on a real-time basis. So this was FCRA. Now the question is, how will the FCRA non-clearance impact the Missionaries of Charity operations? Now, in the absence of renewal of its FCRA license, Missionaries of Charity will not be able to receive any foreign funding. However, its domestic funding will not be impacted due to this decision. The foreign receipts of Missionaries of Charity totaled around 75 crore rupees in 2020-21, rupees 104 crore in 2019-20 and 68 crore rupees in 2018-19. So this was the accounts, this was the number of money, this was the money that the organization, the charity organization had received in 3 consecutive years. Now, the move of the government to deny the FCRA renewal to the charity organization also drew sharp comments from the community and also from the opposition. Father Dominic Gomes, the Vicar General of the Archdiocese of Calcutta, hit out at the government agency, saying that the move is a cruel Christmas gift to the poorest of the poor. The Catholic Association of Bengal's President Angelina Jasnani said that today more than ever before, the poorest are the ones struggling to come to terms with the unprecedented situation the pandemic has brought upon them. Mother Teresa did all she could for the poorest of the poor. Today, a lifeline for those in need has been snapped as funds for all this work for the marginalized comes from generous individuals across the world. We see this curtailment of the FCRA funds as a harsh blow to their efforts to reach out to the poorest, the orphans, the handicapped, the lepers, the addicted, the aged and the uncared for, the sick, the abandoned and the dying. Now, not only the community members but also opposition parties reacted to this. Congress MP P. Chidambaram took it to Twitter. Reacting to the issue, he said, and I quote, "Nothing can be more shocking than denying future foreign contributions to the Missionaries of Charity in Kolkata, West Bengal. This is the greatest insult to the memory of Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to care for the poor and wretched of India." Congress spokesperson Randeep Singh Surjewala also reacted to the issue. He tweeted, and I quote, "Mother Teresa and her Missionaries of Charity are the latest victims of Modi government's vicious, vengeful and hate-driven agenda against minorities. Haridwar to Calcutta. BJP and its hate-mongers are creating fake bogies of communalism. This is an affront to India's constitutionalism." Now, the move comes at a time when, in the past few days, incidents of attacks on Christian prayers and Christian prayer halls dominated the headlines. What happens next in the matter? We'll update you as the developments occur. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.